Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And y'all know how we do. Before we get started, I need you to do your boy one solid. Just one. Just hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. You know what I'm saying? Just do all the things. Like, comment, follow, subscribe, everything. And do not forget to hit that little bell down there at the bottom and hype your boy up. You figure deal me? Hey, it's the dry season. It's the dead season. But we still got a lot going on. We still got football going. And people are hyped because Deshaun Watson is all in Berea showing out, working out at the facility, hanging out, posting videos, showing that he in the building. But that's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to show that he's committed, that he's trying to prepare, that he's trying to get ready. And there's nothing wrong with him doing all of those things. But there's only one thing that stands in the way of all of it. And it's the most glaring fact of it all. And it's Deshaun Watson's body. Will it be able to hold up during the season or even make it through the preseason? But hey, it is what it is. We see Shedeur out in Colorado getting them lungs together, working on that speed. We seen him in Canton back at the house doing that speed training. Him in Florida getting it together. Hey, this is year 2 of Shedeursanders coming out party. Year 2 being disavowed by the NFL. Year 2 of telling everybody to shut the hell up about QBR and all them raggedy advanced stats that y'all been spewing out. What really matters is W's going in the win column. I'll say it and I'll say it again because it's a factor and it matters. It matters to you because it matters to us. If Shedeur is to start, then what of Deshaun? You asked if Shedeur would be able to handle the second position. Can Deshaun handle being a backup? And if Deshaun is to start, is it because of money owed and promises made? Or is it simply because he is better for the position at the moment than Shedeur? I guess we'll have to wait till the season starts to find out. At least the preseason to see how it's going to take off. But we got a few people that don't even care. We ain't even waiting because they think Shedeur should start regardless of Deshaun's position. That's up to Todd Monken. And if you don't trust in your head coach to make the right decision, then why did you hire him? I guess we'll find out. But y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we get down. It's party time. So let's get the party started. We'll be back in a minute.
Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is in the building. Hey! We got another banger. Turn me up. Woo, 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 woo. Cartier shades on, diamond dancing in the light. Cross on the chain, big Snacks looking right. Step in the room, whole screen start shaking, hit that intro. Now the whole chat waking, Colorado talk. Coach Prime with the motion. Shedeur in the mix, got the whole world posted. Cleveland Browns pressure, we gon' break it down. Big Snacks on the mic, hottest voice in town. Hey, another banger. So serious. Another banger. Big Snacks going live. Tap in right now for the energy ride. Like that video. Subscribe to the name. Hit that bell too. Don't miss the flame. Another banger. We don't do no boring. Sports talk jumping. Whole chat roaring. Cartier frames. Diamonds on shine. Big Snacks in the building. It's showtime. Angel Reese cooking. Atlanta dream flying. Dallas Cowboys talk. You know we ain't lying. Browns nation loud. Buff nation stand tall. When Snacks push the button, he gon' talk about it all. Life, sports, culture, real talk in the booth. Funny with the jokes, but we standing on truth. If you came for the show, better stay locked in. Big Snacks got another one. Let the games begin. Big Snacks, Big Snacks, another banger. Hey.
Boy, I tell you, it's a tangle where we weave when first we practice to deceive. But Shedeur is not the question. Deshaun is the question. Can Deshaun's body hold up? And it's a true competition. And Titus jumped on the radio the other day with Earl the Pearl, and he had a lot to say about this true quarterback competition. Let go.
Ideally, you would love to have it been solved by now. I mean, but that would mean that one guy's just completely blowing the other guy away. Like, it's not even close, and they would have been able to make that decision. But the fact that it's still going on, to me, I feel like it shows that it's two guys that's putting their best foot forward. There's something there from both guys, and I think at some point you do got to make that decision. I'm hoping after the joint practice against the Bills that they get it done, because that gives them, roughly 2, maybe 3 weeks, I believe, until the season starts. So you want to get that chemistry going with who the starter is, who guys should be listening to on the offense and stuff like that. But right now, if it's still that close, let them go. Let them go and go up against some other teams, get some game film in there. And then once you make that decision, you just can't look back.
That's right. Once you make that decision, you just can't look back. You got to let it go. You got to stick with what you thought. It's your gut. Go with it. That's what you want to ride with, then ride with it. The fans got to have faith in their head coach that they made the right decision. But Malik was also on the air with young Earl the Pearl. And Malik is a very interesting young voice making his way into this Cleveland media space. Hey, you got to respect the man's opinion. And Malik has a very, very strong opinion on this Shedeur and Deshaun battle. Hey, Malik, hype your boy up.
The Browns should just go forward with shedeursanders. Do you like the whole idea of him and Deshaun Watson being in the quarterback competition and let the best man win? What's your thoughts on that part of it? Is it, you said audition, so yeah. Are you looking at this hand shedeursanders the job and see what he does for the next 17 games, or you're more interested in seeing how this thing play itself out during training camp?
I don't have a problem with seeing this thing play itself out because I think it pushes Deshaun and I think it pushes Shedeur. I would have liked to see them hand Shedeur the keys earlier, just because I feel like not only with his trajectory and potential and what he showed with that last year, that I'd really like to see him at the helm as quarterback over Deshaun Watson this year. But I really think on top of that, when I look at shedeursanders, having a full offseason of knowing, okay, by week 1, I'm going to be the starter, I think that'd be great for him. And I think he's worthy to be in that position because of, like I said, the trajectory and potential that he showed you at the end of last year. So when we talk about audition, I think Shedeur fits that mold of a guy who could audition.
Now that is a strong opinion from Malik. Shedeur should be the starter because of the potential and the other things that he showed last season. And he ain't wrong, because you still can't trust Deshaun's body. It's not Deshaun per se. It's his body that has let him down. And with the small amount of games that Shedeur played last season, he showed you something. He showed you what it could look like, given a full offseason, given a full season to start. Because if you pay attention to the way Shedeur plays, he gets better as the season progresses. And this is year 2 in Shedeur's NFL life. And just as in every season before now, the second season has always been better than the first. So us would love to see Shedeur get the opportunity to play more than 7 games this season. And I think we're going to get that opportunity. Scott Petrak was on 92.3 The Fan with the two old guys. One looked like me, all bald-headed and thing. And he had a lot to say about Deshaun being in Berea, working out, showing his presence, and making himself known that he has committed to getting better and showing out for this team.
He's posting all the videos on social media with cool taglines. It's good that he's in the building. He's working. It's their break, right? The players are working out wherever they're working out. If it's back in the building, maybe there's some advantage to that. He looked in good shape throughout the offseason. He looks healthy. The question is, can he get back? Can he get anywhere close to back to the player he used to be? I thought his off-season practices that we got to watch were inconsistent. There'd be good throws and then bad throws. And then the big question for me is, if he's the starter, how long can he stay healthy? He has not been able to do that since he's been with the Browns. And that, I have two serious questions. One is, can he stay healthy if he plays? And number two, can he be consistent enough? Because since he's been with the Browns, and I think that's what we have to base it on, he just hasn't been consistent enough when he's had the opportunity to play. At some point, Monken said that Sanders had been in the building a bunch. This is before April, right before they returned for the voluntary offseason program. And that he had met Deshaun once, and then that's the only contact they had in person. So I think Shedeur was in the building a lot more before April. April 7th got here. They were both in the building a ton. And then, Watson was back in the building last week. I don't even know if the coach is in the building. I mean, this is a downtime for the coaches. So, it's good that he's working out. It's good that he's got a Browns helmet on, and it looked like there were a couple receivers that he was throwing to that were Browns guys. It's certainly, there's no downside to it. I just think we have to be careful about getting carried away.
Right. Now, there's no downside to Deshaun being in the building. But you have to be optimistic about what he can produce, or if he can even produce, if his body can hold up. Now, don't get it twisted. We want Shedeur to get this start, but we're not against Deshaun being able to get his thing off. Because once upon a time, Deshaun was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. If you don't go back that far in football lore. But for Deshaun to be in Berea, working out, showing his thing, doing his thing, that don't mean he get the start. That means he is trying. He's seen Shedeur in action. Now he's trying to maintain. But what will that maintaining do to him? Can his body pass this stress test? Scott wasn't done. You heard about Deshaun, but did you hear about Shedeur? Scott, the floor is yours.
Close. I think it needs to go to Shedeursanders. I think he needs to be the starter for all the reasons we've talked about. And you just mentioned younger, cheaper, all those reasons. I think his potential is greater.
Less headaches,
Yes, right. Just all of it. So I don't think, maybe the fan reaction is a tiny part of that. But I think there's so many factors that play into it that it's not necessarily, and we could argue about this and maybe they feel differently and maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know if it's necessarily, okay, who gives you the best chance to win week one? Like, if it were clear, then yes, it's Deshaun Watson. But if it's really close, then is it, hey, maybe it's the guy that grows into it and week 3 gives you the best chance, but he needs those first couple of weeks or whatever, right? I think there's a learning curve and a progression with Shedeursanders that I wouldn't expect from Deshaun Watson because he's been in the league for a long time and he's 30 years old, right? And so that's where I think the room for subjectivity comes in, not necessarily the fan reaction, although there's certainly a huge difference in what the fan reaction is and would be.
Right. But if it's close, then tie goes to the rookie. Deshaun is in his 9th, 10th season in the league. Deshaun has been hurt. And when Deshaun wasn't hurt, it didn't look all that great. But with Shedeur, his potential, the things that he's shown last season, makes him a better prospect for the Browns in the future. We don't know what the future holds. We don't know how good Deshaun is. We don't know what Deshaun looks like. If Deshaun shows up and he's 2019, 2020 Deshaun, 4,000 yard passing Deshaun, then Cleveland has a very, very good problem. True enough, the fans might not like it, but they're not going to let Deshaun go if he's doing that. And then you would still have Shedeur on his rookie contract. That's a good problem to have. Two starting quarterbacks that are capable. And the only question is, how would Deshaun's body hold them? But we are soon to find out. Because as time goes by, as them stories used to say on the noontime at my grandma's house, like sands in the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. And the days are passing me by. She keeps on passing me by. And we getting closer and closer to that day. Training camp is just around the corner, people. You don't have but two choices. You better get on board. You better pick one. All that old information is dead and gone. Shedeursanders, Deshaun Watson. Who do you choose? But you know what I need you to do? I need you to do that one thing. Just hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button. And do not forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Do all the things so we can be that type of people. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate your support. We got a good video coming up. I bet you didn't see this one coming. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know how we get down. Appreciate everybody for coming out, hanging out with your boy and watching this video. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm out of here. Peace out.
Big snacks, big snacks, big snacks, big snacks, big snacks, big snacks, big snacks. Let's go. Big snacks, big snacks, yeah. Big snacks, big snacks. Before you go, hit that like and subscribe. Join the family, come along for the ride. Sports, culture, life, yeah, we talk it all. From the Browns to the Buffs, every rise and fall. See you aunties, I appreciate the love. Big snacks in the building, man, it's all above. G. Bush, K-Sap, Auntie Faye in the mix, Mag Dog TV, Money Man.